And kabam! We're live! Good evening from Texas. It is September 8th. When did this happen? 2017 already. Time is just flying, people. And we're here. We're still kind of sick, but we're here. Testing out some new toys, which means probably we're going to have to upgrade my laptop. But this is a good thing. Hopefully, it'll be a much clearer, crisper picture. If not now, hopefully soon. We're working on that. And, so let's see. Good evening. I see Dan is online already. Hello, hello. Hello, Kabuki. Yes. We're here. We're alive.
Yeah. Kabuki mentioned that we're sick. Yes, that's why we haven't been on for the last, how long has it been?
Like a week. Well, there's a week, and on top of that, the night we were going to try to do something, Dice Tower was doing some video stuff, and then it turned out that they had to do a bunch of craziness and evacuate and all this stuff, so they were popping videos all over the place, and we're like, we're not going to compete with that.
Yeah.
So it was just like, no, we're just not going to compete with that. It's okay.
So I'm almost, well, I think I'm a few days away. Rebecca is in the midst of the fun, so yeah. Again, as our last video, apologies in advance for snicker-snocking.
Yes.
But we thought we'd at least pop on and say hi. For those that are regulars, you might notice the videos,
I hope,
better.
Please tell us it's clear.
But we discovered that her computer cannot encode high def fast enough. So if we lock up, spam the chat and say that we're locked up, because I got to have it up where I can see it, but I might get distracted and talking to you guys and not notice that it's locked up.
Yeah, because we can reset it real fast and get it back up, but we have to watch it because my computer's like, oh, I can't handle this.
So we're
working on it.
We have our good camera working now with the stream, but if at any point her computer spikes to 100% usage, it freezes the screen. So I've got the settings actually turned down from max with the good camera. So I think we're gonna upgrade my computer and get a better computer. That way we can crank it all the way up to where the camera can actually use its full
crank
potential.
It up to 11.
Because the camera's turned down, the video quality's turned down, everything's kind of turned down from the max settings so that her computer won't spike. But if it decides to check for a Windows update or something and it hits 100%, it's gonna freeze the screen.
Toast.
So hopefully we're en route to better video. So
we're getting there. And thank you. And yes, Dean, you are a regular. And thank you for the feedback, Jordan. I'm glad to see that the video's coming through clear. I'm so good. I'm so relieved to see you guys saying the video's coming in, because we were sick to death of the webcam. It just wasn't cutting it.
The webcam's designed, almost all webcams are designed to be like right in your face, right? So the further you get away from you with the webcam, the lower the quality gets. And the lighting's weird on the webcam. You have to turn the lights down.
We're like in a cave when we're filming for you guys. It's weird.
So we can't put lights on, so you got a weird... It's lit enough, but then it's grainy because there's not enough light. But with our good camera, we can actually have lights and
it doesn't seem to be an issue. So.
And so we're excited that we're making a step, but we also discovered that her laptop, which is not really a super high speed laptop, it's just kind of it's not up to encoding.
It was not a gaming computer. This was to get me by working on random stuff while I was staying at home. So it's all good.
So
we'll get it.
So we're getting a step closer. Now the only issue we have now to figure out is I think our sound might still get out of sync.
Oh yeah, if it gets out of sync, let us know too. That's part of this test.
So I think that issue is still to be figured out. But we're one thing at a time. We got our video better, but it can get better than what it is, and then we're going to start working on the audio part. Yeah. I mean, we have a good microphone. We just can't. The microphone's coming into the computer separate from the video, so eventually over time they get out of sync. So, but a better computer might solve that issue as well. It might be able to bring everything
put together.
You won't get that
especially
lag.
If it's a quad processor. I think this one's a single. Wow, do they make those anymore? It's crazy.
This one's not that good. And this, to tell you, this laptop that we're using is fairly new, but
it's still not caught up with
my
desktop.
my desktop from 4 years ago, maybe 4-ish.
4 or 5.
5 years ago.
5, I think.
It's still faster than this thing.
Granted, you've upgraded it, but it's a beast of an Alienware thing.
So
yeah, we're gonna get there.
We're gonna get a better laptop. So anyway, this was kind of the first part of this is just kind of camera test to see if what we were seeing. We were kind of running videos, streaming where it doesn't post the videos to look and see how it was working. It looked like it's working good, but it's still rarely it'll still lock up.
But it's better than it was. Yeah, I was locking up like crazy. So. All right, Dean put, here is something to confuse you. It was 8:35 where I am today. Yeah. Are you not in Hawaii today, Dean?
Oh, he must.
Are you?
He's in Central Time.
What?
Hey, Dean, come over. Come over. Let's play a game.
What are you doing, man?
Actually, he's probably down in. I'm guessing you're down in Central America somewhere. I don't know.
You're just throwing that out there.
All right, so let's switch gears from video checking because that seems to be working okay. Yep. Again, let us know if the sound gets out of sync.
Yep, because we want to test this.
I'm curious on that, but I think again that's going to be a processor issue.
Oh, what'd you break?
Oh, I didn't break anything.
Oh, okay.
I just clicked this
off.
Why'd
you do that? Why are you doing that? You're
messing with me. The chat dropped because I touched the there.
Okay.
All right.
Whew. Okay.
So let's go into the real stuff.
Bringing you cool videos that you can actually see in focus now.
Yay! So we've been ill, Iowa.
Very cool.
We've been ill for over a week. I have not played a board game in a week. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, last game we played was Ice Cool.
Oh yeah, we played Ice Cool last weekend with Nessa. That's the last game.
I played one game. You played a couple, but yeah.
So we haven't been able to play a game. I'm very excited. The next game we're gonna play is Rialto, the one with the gondolas. That's the next game we're gonna play.
Ah.
So if I can get her to stay conscious for long enough to play this, I want to play that this weekend. But things that are going on, I've edited the first Arcadia Quest video.
Woo-hoo!
I'm pretty excited. It turned out fairly good. I mean,
well, tell them what was special about it. Why it was such a big deal that you were editing this.
Oh, because we're doing picture-in-picture. So
you hear that?
Up in one corner, up at here on this corner of the screen
That's right.
is us playing the game, and then we have the game everywhere else.
How'd that go again?
Everywhere else.
We're moving on up. Yeah, we got some tech stuff going on.
So
crazy.
the only issue with the video for that is the webcam is
one of the cameras.
Is one of the cameras.
Wah,
so
wah.
Someday the next step after the computer is getting a second one of these cameras. This camera that we're using isn't that expensive.
No, it's a good
so
camera.
we can get a second camera and plug it into the encoder. And
see, there we go. We got goals. Obviously, we're not doing a Kickstarter or anything like that. This is all just us doing it for it's going to take us longer. It's like touch and go. We do it for a little bit, and then we're like, yeah, we got to wait a while.
Yeah,
to try it, so it's
I can use the laptop. And
yeah, no, it's a double. Anyway. Good stuffs. Jobby! Hello.
All right, so let's go into, what do we want to talk about?
I don't know. This was a surprise to me. You're like, hey, we're going to test some stuff.
Let's do a Rebecca review.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
A Rebecca sickly review.
Rebecca's sickly review. Nice. An RSR this evening. So, peeps, let's do
Rebecca's sickly review.
Give me a number 1 through 40.
40?
Ooh. Yeah.
We get some new shelves. Can't laugh. It makes me cough.
Don't laugh. We didn't get new shelves. I'm just including more.
Oh, I need the chat up.
Yeah, I need the chat up. Like, hey, where's our numbers, nerd? Way to go.
Yeah, the whole hurricane's got kind of. I kind of don't even want to. They're talking in the chat. They're talking about the hurricane. I just kind of don't really want to think about it because it's lots of bad things can happen. So and already have happened. So
yeah, and gosh, the path it worries me because they're already predicting like total destruction in the Keys.
Disney World's shutting down.
They need to.
Yeah. Disney World's shutting down.
I follow some storm chasers and weather peeps on Twitter, and they're talking. They've revamped the path, and they think it's going to go straight up the middle of Florida.
Yeah, but it's downgraded in size, though.
But they're expecting it to go potentially up again to 5 by the time it hits. So, yeah, you peeps out in Florida and stuff, you guys be careful out there. And if they tell you to get out, get out. Don't ride this one through, please.
Yeah, I have a co-worker I share an office with at work, and her brother is in the Keys, and he's going to ride it out.
Oh, gosh.
That stuff like
Why?
that.
No.
Stuff like that
Don't
just makes me ill. I mean,
yeah.
You can replace stuff, but you can't replace lives.
It's true. It's true, guys. You guys are irreplaceable, and I mean that sincerely.
All right, 39.
And then give me a number 1 through 9 for our second part. The Disney Channel used to be 32. Oh, that's cool.
Excuse me.
See.
Oh, I'm not going to apologize. I did it in advance already.
Yeah, you did. You did. Number 1 through 9, peeps all inclusive.
Yeah, while we're waiting for the number, it just worries me that the Dice Tower crew is going to have to uproot again and head further north.
I know. Well, and think of all the people that moved up, period, to Orlando, thinking that was going to be a good stopping point.
I mean, there's a bazillion hotels there and places to stay, and I mean that's the obviously logical place.
It's a great place normally, but yeah. Kabuki won with number 4, peeps. So okay.
Which one is it?
It is Bang the. I think that's the dice game right there. It's right above Pit. Can you snag that for me?
Oh.
All right. Wow, we haven't played this in a while. Hold on, a little bit of dust there. All right. Dun 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 dun. Today we are talking about Bang the dice game, and this is our favorite version of Bang. I know it's also like a lot of Dice Tower people. Sam, isn't it Sam? Sam's like
yes.
Loves Bang the dice game too. I like this one because for those of you that have played Bang, I think this is a much more interactive game. You've got people you have your deputies, vice deputy outlaws, you've got renegades, everybody's got roles, and you get to use the dice. And I part of the reason I like this so much is that it's another one of those family weight games, so you can teach non-gamers to play this game. We played it with the girls and the grandparents, and they picked it up really fast. They all had a great time with it, and you're just basically it all boils down to you're trying to figure out who the person is, because the outlaw needs to go after the sheriff, and the sheriff's going after the outlaw, but there's this renegade. Who's the renegade go after again?
He wants everyone to lose.
He wants everyone to lose, yeah, I think. So everyone's after somebody, and you basically need to figure out who's what role, and then target them. And you're using the dice to do that. And the dice are fun. They're real big, chunky, and they're recessed, and then they painted in the recess, so they're not going to fade out on you. I absolutely love these. And they've got different... that's in... Oh my gosh, this is hysterical. You kept all the foreign language ones. I was like, prendi subito, huh? And the Italian.
I can't bring myself to throw away stuff like that.
I know, and it's kind of cool, because you never know. We might have somebody over here that speaks Italian someday. We'll be like, here's your card.
here's a random card.
Here's a random card with
You can't speak English or read
English. But they
English,
can play this game with us.
There you go.
You know what? It's important, okay? I promote multilingualism. All right, so... Anyway, so you got some cute things like, I love they have the little beer stein, and that's like a healing. And then you've got, the dynamite sticks are like, you're done rolling these, right? If I remember right, like you, you can lose life points.
Those are bad.
These are really bad.
There's one character that can use them, though.
Yeah, there's some people that can use them and stuff. And then you can shoot arrows at people and wound them, and you can also,
No, the arrows build up and everyone gets shot.
Oh, that's right! Because, in the middle of this... Sorry, I'm like freezing. My temperature's all.
And we don't have the expansion.
No, we don't. We
don't play this one really enough to warrant an expansion.
But they're fun. They have these cute little arrows, and they have a pool of those and
machete
hair. Yeah, apparently. And
I can see that now.
I know, high def. So you have these, and you basically use all these up, and then boom, everybody gets whacked with these. So I don't know. I like it because it's a little bit random, because of course you're rolling these things, but you're still targeting people, and I don't know. I think it's a fun family weight game, and
it's good intro social deduction game too.
That too, yeah, because you got these rolls, and well, depending on how good people are at first, sometimes they kind of they aren't very good at hiding the roles, but then of course then it's all out war between everybody, and that's a riot too. So I just think it's a really fun game, and if you haven't tried it, you should try it sometime. It's a great filler game too.
Super cheap.
Super cheap, pretty quick. What was the time on it? I think 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's pretty accurate. And that's with a full group. You can have 3 to 8. We've played it with what? Let's see, 4,
5.
6. We played with 6.
6?
Mm-hmm. Well, probably 5. Nessa was small enough. I think she wasn't
we
playing
played
on
it
her own.
5 several times at 5.
Yeah, we played it a lot at 5.
We played it with 4 too, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, 4 and 5 is probably the one.
Oh, they are. The larger number is more fun, I think. So, very, very cool. So, and I think I dropped a bullet or an arrow or something.
Oh, we'll leave it out then.
know.
We'll leave it out then.
I know, but there you go. Oh, it's a bullet. There's your random review from sick people.
All right, so what's going on? No one's in Florida right now, right?
Please tell me no. I want to shoot Hunter in that game. Everyone wants to shoot you in this game. You're usually a target. Well, that depends.
It's that way in any kind of attacky social deduction game. I'm always the target. I don't know why. I guess because I react so well. I don't know. If I didn't react so much,
you act betrayed. You're
yes.
Like,
Why would you attack me? I'm innocent.
And of course, if the children are involved, yes.
Oh yeah, kids are all
instant target. Daddy. Any of you parents know this. You're instant target. You're probably never going to win a family game. So.
Never gonna get this box closed again.
Yeah. You're welcome, Jobby. He said, "Thank you, sick people."
Yeah, we are sick.
Yeah, sorry, we're pitiful.
Awful work. I'm almost through it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to just keep harping on the hurricane, but it's just I don't know, stuff like that kind of wigs me out.
Yeah. Well, it's just, I mean, I think people forget sometimes just the sheer power of Mother Nature, and a lot of times it's like, well, yeah, I can ride this out. It's not a thunderstorm.
Anyone that thinks they can ride it out should look at the videos from like St. Martin and Barbuda and all those places that are just completely annihilated by this storm. Yeah. I know that their buildings probably don't have as strict codes as Florida does, but
then at the same time, at
a category 5 can knock anything down.
That's kind of like saying that you've got a storm shelter for tornadoes, but an F5 tornado, it's the same kind of thing. It's like when you hit those max categories, that you're breaching those limits of what these buildings can sustain. So yeah, try not to be downers and stuff, but yeah, obviously it's big news. We have lots of people we know that are affected by this, and sounds like you guys do too. So.
Yeah. So Kabuki mentioned that we checked out TI4.
Oh, yes.
And yes, we have, and we're probably going to
bite the bullet and buy it.
We're probably going to buy it and then either give away or sell our TI3.
Yeah.
The reason is for multiple reasons, but the main one is anytime we play this game, it's going to be an event, and so I think it's worth the cost. But the expansions to TI3 are out of print, and we don't have them, and we're unlikely to ever get them for any kind of reasonable price. And one of the times I played TI3, we played with the expansions, and I really enjoyed the capital ships. I don't know what they're called. The capital ships, the big.
I know. You're talking.
Everybody has a unique capital ship.
Yeah, those are cool.
There's some other expansions that I was interested in playing, and I mean to go out and buy a TI3 expansion is going to cost you $100 at this point if it's any kind of good condition. So, from what reviews I've seen and people talking about it, they say that a lot of the best expansions that are in TI3 are in the base game.
Flagships.
There you go.
Look at that.
Of TI is in TI4, and if they do expand out and pick up the things that's not in the base game, they're going to be in print, and you're going to pay a fairly reasonable price for them, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's worth it, but we're probably going to wait until the next event.
Yeah,
and then,
to do it.
And then buy it for that, and then, like I said, either gift TI3 to someone or sell it for a very low price.
Yeah. Yeah, the video for that is just amazing because we're like, ooh, all the goodies. This is so neat. And
a lot of the setups better, like the player boards.
Oh, yeah,
when you get the upgrades, they actually go on your player board, so you don't have to think. Because when you're playing TI3, you got to think, okay, this technology gives me +1 to attack. It gives me plus to this, and then I got a minus for this, and then okay, so now I hit on a the little cards actually go on your ship to show you what your modifiers are and things like that. So
yeah, and I think I don't remember who, I think it was Tom or somebody, they were talking about it, and they're like, well, if you play this, once every couple of years, it's worth the cost. And he's right, though, when you think about it, especially as much as we invest in our board games and what we, this is like most of the time, this is what we do for our hobbies and stuff. Yeah. So it's well worth the cost.
Well, I mean, TI3 to me is an all-day event. Yeah. That's a special, almost a special, it's a special occasion.
Yeah.
And so if you were to get a group of 5 or 6 people together and go do something together.
Oh, it costs
like if you all go out to a movie, it's going to be
more than that.
$100 just for the tickets to go to the movie, right? So and then you have a game on your shelf you can play over and over.
Yeah, and you get to do this again and
I know it is like 125 online or something like that.
Yeah, but it'll be.
That's 6-7 people going to a movie together, and TI3 is an all-day experience with interaction.
But you get to have it again. Yeah, you can do it again.
And once you pay that initial cost, all the other plays of it are free.
Yeah, and the molds, I agree too. Kabuki was mentioning that the molds, oh my goodness, the ships, like the War Suns and all that, look cool. I like the fact that people were commenting already that these are even worse to step on.
Oh, yeah?
But they're awesome looking models. They look great. I really like the way they streamlined the entire thing, and it looks really snazzy.
Yeah. So the next time we plan a game day, which probably be
next May,
next summer-ish, around that time,
we'll do another.
We'll just buy the new game. By then it should be all the buy.
All the rush.
The rush will be gone, and then we can probably get it probably same price, but
but it'll
pick it up without any problems.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yep. I'm really looking forward to that.
So that's our game plan with TI4. We are going to get it, but
anybody else? Are you guys? Soon. Yeah, are you guys going for the TI4? Or are you going to try to get the expansions when the people are selling them cheaper? I'm curious.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm
asking them what they're gonna do. If you guys
I'm saying I want. I don't think I would go to buy the used expansions route. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, if you get them for a reasonable price, like $30-$40 each, you're talking $80. Yeah. You're more than halfway to buying TI4. So.
Yeah, but hey, if you gotta get some more, Oh, I'm gonna have to go look this up. Jobby says that Roy Canada freaked out about the TI4.
Well, TI3 is his favorite game of all time. So.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that too. So he's getting a tote bag. I gotta go watch that. That sounds awesome.
He went to buy something from Fantasy Flight.
That's wonderful. I love that. Yeah, he gets excited about games. I absolutely love that. It's pretty funny. So, yep, that's good. So, let's see. Oh, I forget. Do you care about Seventh Continent? Oh, what's
Seventh Continent? I just. It's a very new game. It was Kickstarter only. They're going to Kickstart it again. It is basically a choose your own adventure game.
And
that's all I know about it so far.
Oh, okay.
I'm considering it, but it looks dungeon crawly. Am I looking at it wrong? It looks like you kind of dungeon crawl around, and then when you make decisions on, like basically you do this or this, and then you add it. It looks like you add a new card. I haven't really looked into it, but cool. Everybody's saying it's more choose your own adventure than even like Time Stories. And it has that same Time Story thing as like you go, and then you back up. But it's, from what I understand, it's one long, massive adventure.
Oh, okay.
That takes like 100 hours to complete or some craziness. So
interesting.
So that's all I know about it, but that's kind of picking up pieces here and there about it. I haven't really researched it.
I was gonna say, it sounds like it's got a pretty even number of pros and cons.
But the odds of us doing 100-hour game is zero. So.
Because, yeah, I see, like, neutral, I feel it's really hard. We have to do some crazy organization in advance to do an all-day game thing. It takes quite a bit of collaboration with people and things.
That takes a lot of notice, and you have to invite like double what we expect to show up.
Because it's really hard for everybody to do that too.
If we want 5 or 6 people to play, we probably have to invite 12.
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah, it's true. It's just for something like that. It's a big event. And
one time it's going to backfire and all 12 are going to show up.
That'd actually be awesome because then we can split and do
That's
two big
one
games.
person can do TI3, another one can do like whatever long game we have, like Ascension or something. Not Ascension, Ascendancy. Start.
There you go. That's good. Oh, see, that's cool. Kabuki doesn't have to worry about owning TI3 because everybody else has it. But let's see here. Dragonfire. Ooh, tell me about Dragonfire. What's going on with that?
Isn't Dragonfire the D&D base Crossfire game or something?
Oh, really? Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay. Very cool.
The cooperative expansion, and you've already lost me. Someone mentioned a cooperative expansion for Hero Realms. I'm out.
Come play games with me, Dean. Hunters.
I like cooperate with myself.
Yeah, you cooperate with yourself to defeat everyone.
My meeples cooperate with each other to lead me to victory.
Man. I don't even know you.
I'm very excited though that we haven't locked up yet. This makes me happy.
Yeah, this makes me happy too because
I think I've got the settings where they need to be for this computer.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I'm so stoked.
As soon as I say that, it's gonna lock up. But so far so good. We've been on how long have we been on? 26 minutes and hasn't locked up.
Oh, that's a record.
So sorry for our rambling. This is really kind of
we're mostly testing.
It's kind of an extended camera
you guys are awesome
test
at succeeding.
that we can just chat with you while we're testing that out live. Because if you're not streaming, the compression, the CPU isn't eating up as much.
Yeah, so it's not
it's
good.
Only when you're actually
measure.
streaming is when the CPU starts. But it's been running consistently at 10 to 15%. So
it shouldn't crash then.
If we spike out at 100, all it takes is one little blip. And you know how computers are weird because they'll be cruising along at nothing and all of a sudden, boom, it hits 100%. What are you laughing about?
I'm just laughing because Kabuki's trying to tell us about the game, and then Jobby's over here. Every co-op game becomes a defector game.
Semi-co-op.
That's why I messed up that top 10 list. You guys understand now.
What's that? Which one?
The top 10 social deduction games or whatever, because I put a bunch with traitors in them and stuff.
Oh,
and I can do that backwards. I screwed up that list because just saying.
All right, you got me. I'll look more into the 7 continent.
Yeah,
thing.
it sounds interesting because it sounds like it. Yeah, each up to like 20 hours. That's still, man. Maybe can we break it up?
They're saying in the social deduction game, if I don't get the traitor, I'm still the traitor. I'm not that bad.
Yes, you are. You can tell he's not because he's like, all sad.
I just wish I was the traitor.
Yeah, he's sad if he doesn't get the traitor.
I have to look around and figure out who stole my card.
Yeah, and then he acts sad, so you know he's not the traitor. It's so yeah. He gets all proud. He's all excited when he's the traitor.
I find it more interesting and more challenging than not being the traitor.
You know what drives me crazy though? We're playing those games and you act guilty just because you're like, I need to do that in case I actually am guilty sometime to throw you off. And I'm like, but you're not. We're on the same team. You're not helping me.
I do that sometimes.
And so I
pretend like I'm guilty when I'm not.
Bus and
hilarious.
almost lost games because of
I'm
this
so
nonsense.
psyched to be the traitor. I already got it in my mind that I'm the bad guy.
This is co-op, people. I'm just saying. He's working with me. Mm-hmm.
Z's always the traitor. Someone asked whether
that's true.
Me or Z.
Hey,
Z's
you know
always
what?
the traitor.
We've played compatibility. They're highly compatible. It makes sense now. They're both traitors. I'm seeing things.
Z's always the traitor.
I'm just telling you.
I didn't even get to be the traitor at all when we were at the marathon.
Oh, I know. You were so bummed.
Yeah. I loved being the traitors. No, I was a traitor in Burke's Gambit and we won.
Oh, that's right. You
did.
You dirty traitor. Ooh, 7th continent reminds me of Robinson Crusoe. Ooh, oh dear. With more of an emphasis on exploration instead of survival. Oh, okay. Yeah. For a second you scared me. I was like, Robinson Crusoe, no.
See, the only reason I'm hesitant on 7th continent for 2 reasons is we have all these dungeon crawls we're not able to play.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of time to devote to games.
Yeah. Yeah, our long ones are favored highly for us because they're so rarely played.
Yeah, I mean, we've got like a dozen long games that we never get to play, and that's just adding another one to the heap. Unless you can do it in short sessions. I haven't researched it enough, but if you can do it in short sessions, that would probably work.
Ooh, oh my goodness! It took 2 years to get your first copy.
Yeah, this was been on Kickstarter forever.
What? it was on Kickstarter forever?
Well, no, it kickstarted and then it's taken this long to fulfill it.
Why?
I don't know.
No, I don't want to back that. Then I'd forget I even backed
Well, if they
it.
kickstarted again, it's already produced, right? They just run some more
So
copies.
you claim.
Yeah.
So you say.
Laugh. Excuse me.
Now my goal is to make you laugh.
Stop.
Everyone can watch Hunter cough and fall out of the
I did pretty
chair.
good as long as I don't laugh.
I know. It's awesome though. I like it when you first laugh and then cough because you're about to fall over.
We need to do a top 10.
I've been saying that, but then we got sick, and you're like, I'm too sick. No, I'm too sick, and then everybody's sick, and there's sickness.
Yeah.
Unclean. I'm thinking about playing... Ooh. Dean says, I'm thinking about playing Warhammer Quest Adventure card game tonight. Is it...
Warhammer Quest.
Yeah, I know, Warhammer Quest Adventure card game.
It's like a Pathfinder kind of game, I think.
I was going to say, how long does that last, Dean? How long does it play? What's the typical time frame for that? I'm curious. Oh, cool. Oh my goodness. You guys are so patient on your Kickstarters. I couldn't handle waiting for 2 years.
I got a lot
I'd
of
be
Kickstarters out that are
Oh
not
my gosh.
they're taking their time.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably a good thing I don't know about
Zaya
that.
ran over a little bit. Zaya ran over several months, I think. But that was never really their fault. It was a production issue.
Mm.
But I mean, it just seems like things steamroll, right? If you have
Well,
if this takes too
something-
long, then you roll into this
Yeah.
section. This takes
Yeah.
too long, and then that next section. Pretty soon, you're adding months to every
Mm-hmm.
phase, and you can't predict.
Oh no!
I mean, you send
if
it
you're
off to
shipping stuff
production. They send you the production copy back, and there's mistakes. You got to start all. Go back.
That's true.
Again.
Well, and I mean, think about too. And I didn't think about, but like hurricane season and all that stuff that affects shipping. And
Tell me
things
about
like that. And it's crazy. 1.5 hours for one mission. Oh, that's not too bad then. That's pretty cool.
It's about like Arcadia Quest.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
a
it's
little
right
bit
around
longer.
there. That's good.
I could not imagine waiting that long for Kickstarters.
I know.
It's 5 years. It's crazy.
That's pretty. 5 years. Where'd you see 5 years? I missed
Kingdom
that.
Death. First run, they
Woo!
said 4 or 5. I know it was long. I don't know if it was 4 or 5 years, but it was a long.
I'd be writing those people
And Kingdom
daily.
Death is expensive.
Be like, all right, where's my money or where's my game?
All right, we got to wrap up. I think
We do. No, it's fun chatting.
I
with
mean,
you guys.
we're just.
I know we're
rambling.
just rambling. It's totally random. But thank you for helping us do our random ramble test. This is fantastic.
I'm really excited that we didn't lock up because
Yeah.
because
you guys are good
it's
luck.
funny when I had it on the highest settings, I would hit stream and it would instantly freeze.
Yeah, I know. That was awesome.
And I kept
said
thinking
not
it was
awesome.
the new capture card that I got. I'm like, what is wrong with this thing? So I checked all the drivers and stuff, and I'd work on it, hit stream, locked up. I'm like, what is going on? So because it wasn't running at all, it would just instantly lock up. So I assumed it was, something wrong with the card.
issue, yeah.
And I looked around. They kept saying it's driver problems, and then there's problems with that encoder and things like that. And
You're like,
I fixed all that, and I still couldn't figure it out. And then I found this obscure post that said it's your CPU is the problem. And I looked down at the CPU percentage, and it was running at like 80-90%.
No wonder it's like.
And I'm like, okay. So I turned all the settings down in the OBS, the software that sends it to YouTube, and it was still locking up. I'm like, what is the problem? Then I realized it's the camera. Settings on the camera have to be turned down. So every phase.
Yeah, everything was tripping you up.
Every phase of the
No one was
path
cooperating.
has to be turned down.
Are you saying this was a co-op with a traitor?
Yeah, the friggin'. This is the traitor. This computer is the traitor. So yeah, so
My
the
poor
camera has to
baby.
be turned lower. The settings have to be lowered, and the OBS settings have to be lowered, and the YouTube settings all have to be lowered, or there's problems.
We lowered our standards.
We lowered our. I mean, it's
funny because we lowered it.
We were
at
doing our webcam in 1080p, but it wasn't anywhere near
No,
actual
even
1080p. So
oh my goodness. Okay, so Kingdom Death Kickstarter will take a few years to get all of it sent out. Oh my goodness. We're getting gold stars from Dean. Nice.
So yeah,
yes.
so So yeah, so I figured out it was a CPU, and with any, I mean, all it takes is the CPU to hit 100%.
Oh yeah, and it's like,
and it shuts the video off.
And it's instant. It's pretty amazing.
So
computers are always the traitors. See,
it takes.
I knew this.
It takes. I mean, anything. If it decides to go look for an update or does something weird and it spikes the processor, that's all it takes to freeze it up.
Technology is the devil.
Yes. Well, they say that 1080p 60 frames a second, encoding that is just crazy. It destroys your computers.
My pewter?
Your computers.
You're talking like Ness.
Computer.
Nessa used to call them pewters, remember?
Yeah. So we need a crazy good. And there's some other benefits of having a good computer. I don't have to be locked in the den. I can play out
That's true.
in the real world. So.
That's true. All right, I'll end you with a funny side anecdote.
Yeah, we really appreciate you hanging around for our
you guys are awesome.
Because really, honestly, this was really just a computer test. I just wanted to do a live with people test. And before we go, let me know if the sound is still in sync or out of sync. If it's in sync or out of sync.
True.
So I'll clap so you can see if it's in sync or not.
There you go. So I'll tell you a little side story. Because Nessa used to, when she was a toddler, liked to abbreviate everything. And it was exciting trying to decipher what her words were, because it wasn't anything, computer and pewter, okay, that makes sense and all. But one day, at breakfast no less, we were going to go out to eat or something, and she's like, I'd like some nuts. We're like, what in the world? This child hates eating nuts. Took us forever to figure out. She just called them, they were donuts. She wanted donuts, but she abbreviated them as nuts. And she said it completely out of context with something, and we could not, it took us several days to figure out she wanted donuts. And she was getting so mad at us because we were dense. We could not figure out that she wanted nuts. And why we were not giving her nuts. So it was pretty funny. So there's just a Nessa toddler story for you.
Yeah, but you didn't tell the full story.
Oh, man. I'll probably get killed if I tell the whole story.
Why?
Yeah, it's pretty
Because she
funny.
does watch.
It does, too. Yeah, she loves it. So, apparently, my dad took Nessa to one of those kolache donut places to get breakfast one time. They had her stay in the night or whatever. And Nessa, of course, has been calling donuts nuts for quite a while now. And my mom likes the maple donuts. And so they went in to order, and my dad placed the order, and Nessa chimed right in and said, "Grandmom's nuts." And of course, my dad lost it at that point, was laughing, because we all know that Nessa meant Grandmom's donuts, but that's not what she said. And so people just think that my daughter was calling her grandmom crazy.
Somebody wants to know what's on. Someone wants to know what's on the blanket.
Oh, the blanket? Oh, here.
This is my blanket. So what do you think is on the blanket?
Oh, yeah. Here.
This is my blanket.
Oh, I think I have it backwards.
You do have it backwards. So what do you think's on the blanket?
It's ducks! Ducks flying through trees. There you go. Yeah, he is a big duck geek, people. There you go. Mine's a music blanket. I'll wear it next time. Hopefully I'm not sick next time, to be honest. But yes. You see, now everybody's talking about ordering nuts. There you go. See, I know, right? Isn't that a great abbreviation? It's very efficient of her. I totally understand now. It makes perfect sense. But trying to approach that from randomness.
She basically reduced every word to one syllable.
Yeah, she did. She reduced every word. And boy, most of them did not
She thought
make
she
much
was
sense.
so smart by doing that.
Yeah, we're just like, this is a whole new language. What is going on? Yes, duck hunt. There is no obnoxious dog on this one, though. It's just the ducks.
All right, so we really, really, truly do appreciate you for hanging out with us on this Friday Eve.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Even if we're just background noise, because I'm very excited that it didn't lock up.
We'll give our computer a gold star tonight.
So I spent probably an hour and a half.
Yes.
A few days ago, and then another hour and a half
tonight.
Today.
Yeah.
Setting it to where we can get the most out of it without it crashing. So we're kind of topping out the computer right now. Yeah. Even though it's only saying it's 11% of the CPU.
It's the traitor.
It's got to have enough buffer so when that little spike happens, it doesn't hit the top.
Yeah. So we'll try, as we're pulling out of the sickness and stuff, we'll start cranking it up again, guys. But yeah, we're overdue for a top 10. We'll bring that to you guys.
Do we know what we're going to do for a top 10?
No, I keep asking you.
Get your book and we'll see.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Sticky, go.
He doesn't want to leave. You notice that? Because he's told me to close you guys down like how many times?
I know. I like hanging out. It's exciting. All right, let's pick one out of our list. Here we go.
Our list of lists.
Our list of lists. Here we go.
Ooh.
We did that one already.
That's why it's got a check mark by it, Goober.
All right, we'll let you vote.
Ooh, you guys get to pick.
I'm gonna give you a list of 3, and you can pick, and whichever one you pick, we'll do.
Excellent.
All right, here we go.
All right, let me get a pen so I can mark it.
Here are the games. They're very similar, but here we're gonna go. We're gonna go with. Here's your choices. Top 10.
Yes.
Where was it?
I don't know. Oh man, he's losing it.
I'm
peeps.
losing it. Where is it? Oh, top 10 short but heavy games.
Ooh, you're killing me. Okay.
That's number 1.
Okay, you can pick that one. Or
Number 2, top 10 strategic family games.
Okay.
So family games that have a little bit of meat to them, but that doesn't necessarily make it harder, right? So it gives you some stuff to think about, some strategies to mess with, but it doesn't make it rules heavy or hard to play.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And
That'll
then
take some thought for me, but
top 10 games you've outgrown.
yours is gonna be easy. That's gonna be hard for me because I don't outgrow my games. I rarely do. Whoa, troll!
She just said it before. He must have
Troll.
suggested that one.
Genius. Maybe, or maybe he's just
How did he know that? That's new troll. You're scaring.
Troll standing outside our front door.
New troll. You're scaring me.
Neutron
So
star.
here's your. So there you are. Short and heavy, strategic family, or games you've outgrown.
Okay. We'll take a tally. So y'all throw them out there.
Whichever one gets the most votes.
Throw them out
Whichever
there.
one gets the most votes will go. I know there's not very many people on right now because it's Friday night, but. So you guys.
Listen here, hacky sack.
Number 3, games you've outgrown has 1
Okay.
vote so far.
Okay. Sounds like 3. That was a smile from Troll, so I'm guessing that's a 3. 3 for 3.
Any more?
Go ahead, guys.
Give it a few more seconds.
That's right.
30 seconds because you have to hear me
Top
say
10
that.
strategic family. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Good.
We got 3 threes so far.
Okay.
No.
What?
Yep, 3 threes. 3. Jobby said 3, I guess. Short and heavy sounds fun.
Short and heavy sounds fun.
3's
too.
winning right now, I think.
Mm.
Here's the. We'll make those our next 3.
Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah, he said 3 already. Okay. No more voting more than
All right,
one.
so our next top 10 is going to be
The top 10 games we've outgrown.
yes, and then we'll do the short and heavy,
Okay.
and then we'll do strategic family. That's our next 3 top 10s.
Okay. There you go.
All right, so you guys got a little preview about the top 10s that are coming up. We're going to try to get back to 2 videos a week, and excuse me, and I'm going to start my top 100 very, very soon.
I know. I'm so excited. And I think we'll see if your cough's under control enough. We'll probably be able to film another set of Arcadia Quest. We're trying to get those through, and then we're going to release them all in a sequence.
So that'll be that. Yeah. So we're gonna that'll probably cover the gap between my top 10 and your top 10. Will be all the Arcadia Quests.
That's our goal. So we're going to try to
So
play at least another
Then we'll
round.
be up to 3 videos a week, which is the goal. We want to get to that. We want to do a top 10. Just a chit chat like this.
Yeah.
And then a pre-recorded something.
Ooh, that'd be cool. That's cool.
That's the goal.
I have goals.
All right.
I have goals.
Exit us. Thank you for the.
I'll try.
Sorry, I'm dying.
Hacky sack. Hacky sack.
It's time for me to take some medicine.
I've seen neutron stars and D-cell batteries, short and heavy. All right, all. Hey, you stay safe out there. You guys take care. And keep in touch. We will hopefully be chatting with you again soon.
Bye, guys. Thanks for helping us out.